back to my channel. My name is Brittany, for those of you who are new. So in today's video, I just kind of wanted to pretty much talk about my first month of nursing school, how it's going for me, how I'm coping with it, what am I doing to stay organized, things like that. I don't really know how drawn out this video is going to be or how short it is going to be. I just kind of wrote down some things on flashcards, and yeah, so without further ado, before I get on with the video, make sure you subscribe to my channel. If you like this video at the end, please make sure you give it a thumbs up. And if you don't want to miss any uploads of mine, please hit that notification bell. So without further ado, let's go ahead and hop into this video. First thing that I'm going to be looking down, so forgive me, okay? Forgive me. So the first thing I want to talk about is just nursing school in general. Now, a lot of you are probably here because you are in nursing school or you will be in nursing school, things like that. And I am sure, just like you and just like me, we have watched a ton of YouTube videos to prepare for nursing school, to see what to expect, things like that. So I will say that, let's see, let me make sure it's not on here before I get to rambling. Okay, first I'm going to start off by saying that I've been in nursing school for 4 weeks now, so a month. And I will say that the first 2 weeks of nursing school was extremely hard for me. It was hard because it was a lot. It was a lot of information dumped on us. It's really fast paced, because keep in mind, my program is an 11-month program. So there was a lot of information dumped on us, and so much to, organize, so much to remember, so much to study, to the point where the first 2 weeks I had anxiety out, y'all. When I tell y'all I had anxiety so bad, it was so bad to the point where I was like physically sick. Like I would have a headache every day. My stomach would hurt every day, things like that. And I just was not feeling it. So I just sent my doctor my chart message like, listen, I know I'm supposed to have a follow-up in a month, but this anxiety is not what it is. I need help now. And keep in mind, if you suffer from anxiety or whatever the hell, it's okay to go and get help. It's not like there's something wrong with you. You just need a little help. So anyway, I did go and see my PCP, and he prescribed me medicine for my anxiety. And I only took the medicine one time, just one time. And I didn't like the way it made me feel, so I never took it again. But that leads me to say that the third and fourth week of nursing school was a little better, because now I am developing a routine and I'm figuring out, what works for me. So that's where we're at right now. The classes that I am taking, and mind you, we have 4 quarters or 4 blocks. So I have fundamentals, med-surg, A&P, issues, and farm. And then I think I have this is my last week of issues, and then we go to nutrition and all of that. I will say that my biggest struggle, okay, I can't really call it a struggle now because we haven't really got into the nitty-gritty of anatomy, but otherwise I am doing absolutely amazing. I am staying on top of studying. I have developed a studying method that worked for me, and be on the lookout because I will be doing a study with me. It may work for some of you guys, it may not, but I can foresee anatomy being the biggest issue. I've always disliked anatomy, and I don't know if it's because I couldn't find a way to understand it to make sense for me, so I just stopped retaining information and barely got by. But I do foresee anatomy being the hardest suit. I heard that med-surg was really hard, but believe it or not, I'm doing really good in med-surg. I'm kind of learning the techniques and methods to the testing questions that they prepare you for when you go and take the NCLEX. So I really think that anatomy is going to be a no for me. Okay, it's going to be a no for me, dog. So the way that we take our test, we have lecture Monday through Wednesday, and we go over an outline for chapters or whatever, and once we finish an outline, then we schedule a test. So last week we had 6 tests scheduled. Excuse me. No, that was this week. Today is Thursday. So this week we took 6 tests. We took 2 Monday, 2 Tuesday, and 2 Wednesday. And sometimes that's just how it's going to be. Like next week, I think I only have 3 tests, but the week of the 14th, we already have 5 tests scheduled. So there could be 3 tests in a day. 3 tests in a week, 4 tests in a week, 6 tests in a week. And I think that on the week of the 14th, we have 7 tests. So I know you guys are like, what in the living, you know what? Like, how in the hell do you prepare and study and pass all of those tests? So what I will say is that if you pay attention and if your classes are kind of set up like mine, a lot of things in every class that you have is repetitive. So you're going to continue to hear the same information over and over and over again. So if you don't get it just by them saying it over and over and over again, then maybe you have to change the method in which you are perceiving the information or the way that you're studying. But I will tell you that even though, okay, like say that I'm in anatomy and I just had a med surg test, and I had a med surg test yesterday, and we're speaking hypothetically. I had a med surg test yesterday. Today I'm in anatomy. We finished the outline, and then we have a test in anatomy in 2 days. 9 times out of 10, everything that I already learned and tested on in med surg is going to be retaught in anatomy, and a lot of those questions are going to be on the anatomy test. Now, keep in mind, when I study, I make flashcards for each test that I take. If something is in my med surg flashcards that's gonna be in my anatomy flashcards, I just make whole new flashcards. I don't go digging in my med surg cards to, you know what I mean? So I don't know, but I am learning that everything is repetitive. So you're gonna keep hearing the same things over and over and over again. At least that's how it works for me. So if you guys haven't paid attention to that, kind of pay attention. And if you guys notice that a lot of things have been repetitive, just comment down below and let me know, because I would like to know. Okay, so the next thing that I want to talk about is preparing for my test. How do I prepare for my test? So we established this study group, and it is 5 of us. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it is 5 of us. And the way that we study, typically when we study, we go in, you know, nothing written, nothing, you know, nothing established, anything. So the first thing that we work on is our unit review. So our unit review basically prepares us for the test. Our instructors give us questions in regards to the chapter that we just went over, and we go through our unit review. And first, on the unit review, we see how much of the information we know, or how much of the information we retain, and we write the answer on the unit review. Once we do that, we make flashcards for no. So once we do that, we then go to our outline and answer all of the questions that we didn't know before we get all that information from our outline. So once we do that, we go ahead and we make flashcards on every single question that's on the outline, because every single question that's on the unit review, because every question that's on the unit review is going to show up on our test. Okay, so once we do that, okay, so mind you, we tested our knowledge first. We went through our notes, so that means we reviewed the chapter, and that was just to get the answers that we did not answer. And then we go back to the outline and we read it again to get more information that may have not been on the unit review, and we obtain that information and we add them to note cards. So that's pretty much all that we do in our study group. The next day we may meet and then go over our flashcards. The morning of the test, we will come to school at like 6:15 and go over all of our flashcards before the test. So that's basically how the whole study group thing work. I have noticed that I don't think that it's effective for me because I don't feel like I need the study group, but I do feel like they may know or caught some information that I may have not caught while studying. But I will say that I think that I'm a better learner, not necessarily learner, but I retain more information when I am alone. So that's just what it is for the study group. So the next thing I want to talk about is work. So I have been getting a lot of questions asking me if I work. Yes, I do work. I work every single weekend, and this will be my last every single weekend, but I work only Saturdays and Sundays. I work from 2 p.m. to 10 p.m. and then on the opposite weekend I was working a whole 24-hour shift from 2 p.m. to 2 p.m. to 2 p.m. And I know you guys are like, how are you at work for 24 hours? But from 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. I could sleep because it's kind of like a group home, so it's not like a nursing home setting per se. So it wasn't that bad working 24 hours. So yes, I do work. As far as our lab and clinicals go, we have lab every Thursday, just a half a day because of the whole, COVID thing. And then we have clinical just half a day too, because of the same reasoning. So on Thursdays, I have lab every week at 12 o'clock. Clinical alternate. One week I will go at 6:45, the next week I will go at 11 o'clock. So we just kind of alternate. We are required to wear a mask. So when we go to the nursing home, we have to walk in, get our temperatures checked, take off the mask that we came in with, put it in a bag, and put on a fresh mask that they provide at the nursing home. And then when we leave the nursing home, we have to throw the mask that they gave us away, just so that we're not taking anything from the nursing home and we're not bringing anything from home into the nursing home. So that's how that goes. In class as well, we have to wear a mask. Our instructor pretty much told the school board, like, listen, I get that we're supposed to social distance, but these kids are, coming to school to become nurses. So there's no way in their career that they're ever going to be able to social distance because they are preparing to be a nurse. And I guess that worked. So here we are with the whole virus thing. But every 2 weeks, I will say that every 2 weeks we have to get tested for COVID, and we just go to the nursing home where our clinicals is at and get tested for that. The next thing is probably grades. And I think everybody's grading scale is kind of the same. I think you need a 78 or a 79 to pass each class. And if you don't pass a class, then you don't move on to the next block. I'm not worried now, but when we start taking the anatomy, on the cell and chemistry, I just, but I'm gonna speak it into existence. I'm gonna do great. I've been killing my test. So yeah, let's just say I'm a pass. Okay. So far, I believe that we had like 5 students drop out. Nursing school is a lot. And if you don't have your ducks in a row, dropping out is probably the best bet, just until you get yourself together. I'm not saying like drop out and never try it again, but just kind of, regroup and then bring it back in. But there has been about 5 women who have dropped out. They have to protect them under FERPA, which is like nursing school HIPAA. So they can't disclose any information to us as to what happened. And it's not really our business to even know what really happened, if that makes sense. So overall, I'm feeling really good about nursing school. I do get tired. Like today, I am tired. Yesterday, I was tired. And I'm so tired to the point where even when I start to study, I just close my books. And I'm just like, nope, Brittany, not today, because you're going to do all the studying and you're not going to retain anything. So I have definitely been extremely tired for the past 2 days. I have a headache right now, and I probably just need to get some sleep. So this video is pretty much just kind of like what it is right now as far as nursing school. And then it's for me too, I am adjusting because, as you guys know, I have a family. I have 3 children. I have a fiance. And I feel so bad because I feel like I just neglect them. And yes, he's very supportive. He does what he needs to do. You feel me? Like, they don't make men like they don't make good men nowadays. So I am thankful, and I am abundantly blessed to have an amazing fiance who knows how to hold stuff down, because not only am I trying to reach my goals, but he wants to see me reaching my goals. So you just have to learn how to love and appreciate someone like that. I'm just in it, y'all. I'm working through it. I'm pushing through it. I am doing good. I have an amazing support system, and I just encourage all of you guys to have a supportive, you know, an amazing, support system. If y'all have anybody negative in your life, like I said in my other video, you need to cut them off. Don't hang on to them. Don't dangle them. Don't coddle them. Let them go, because they will be the reason you fail. And I'm just saying that just to say it. Like, if they're negative, goodbye. People like them just don't want to see people make it. So drop them off, sis. Drop them off. I don't care where you drop them off at. Just drop them off. With that being said, this is going to end this video. I hope that this was just me kind of venting, I guess. It was just me venting. But if you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up. Please, in the comment box, let me know what you want me to film. I am in the works of doing a study with me, plan with me. I have already been doing a week in the life of a nurse and things like that. But yeah, please drop it down in the comment box below what you guys want me to record. And also too, I am thinking about doing a Q&A really soon. I will post a video and just kind of have you guys ask me questions in the comment box. I have Instagram, but I rarely get on there, and that is why I feel so bad when I, like, the first giveaway, I'm like, you must be following me on Instagram. Like, girl, bye. Because how they gonna follow you on Instagram and you don't even get on Instagram? So my next giveaway is going to be at 400 subscribers, and the only thing that you will have to do is subscribe to my channel and comment in the box below. So be on the lookout for that. I don't even know how many subscribers I have right now, but when we get to 400, just know I'm doing another giveaway. So that's all that I have today, ladies. I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Bye.